Stuttering John had an utter meltdown on Friday. A disastrous show, and what was great about it, it was a 3-course meal because he had Vince the lawyer on to take things very seriously. I don't know if you know this, Craig.
Mm-hmm.
The shitware is up to his old tricks.
Nuh-uh.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. Then things get a little, I wouldn't say lighter, but take a different turn. It's a different mood. When Clay Dabbler comes in and they argue, they go crazy. And then Rob Saul, as always, the comedic relief, really lets us let our hair down and have some fun. So this is 3 shows in one on Friday from Stuttering John. Let's start, shall we?
Yep, we got new lawsuit.
So I'll let you in on Craig is kind of the sounding board for anyone that doesn't know what's going on with Stuttering John. He doesn't pay as close attention as I do, so I always like to update him. Vince the lawyer and Stuttering John have been trying to insinuate that Shuli is somehow involved with his former producer, ISO Doe.
Correct.
You remember ISO Doe, who had mountains of child porn on his computer.
Yeah, pouring out for ISO, right, guys?
Yeah. So Stuttering John, Vince the lawyer have been on this crusade. I should say Vince the lawyer, Stuttering John has been on a crusade to expose Shuli as a pedophile. Vince the lawyer has been egging him on, provoking him. So there are these videos they're watching where it's like Shuli talking to 14-year-olds or 10-year-olds or whatever, playing, World of Warcraft or whatever the fuck they play, Fortnite. Like he's playing video games online, and there's audio of him playing with like kids, and the kids being like, "You're gay," and he's like, "You're gay," like that type of shit.
You're gay. No, you're gay. You want to meet up?
Yeah. Well, so to me, that's like if we found out, kidding aside, Craig's character aside, if Craig was playing fucking Madden with 13-year-olds, we would make fun of him for that. We'd probably make jokes about him being a pedophile.
Probably naturally.
I wouldn't be like, to take a brief moment, folks, I think Craig should be jailed.
This is online too, not like by choice.
It's on. He's online gaming.
Okay.
Yeah. So Vince the lawyer, it is kind of funny because John believes it. Vince the lawyer puts together these videos, or I guess Tukey puts them together. Carl says it's Vince the lawyer. I don't know. But there are these videos they watch where it's Shuli going, "How old are you?" And the kid goes, I'm 14. And then it goes, 14. And then like a monster voice, 14.
Turns into the movie 23, but
yeah, so it's like one of those movie trailers. And then it's like Shuli lost some bet to him, so they put like music behind it, and Shuli going, "What's your Venmo?" And then Stuttering John like pause it, and he's like, "Oh my God." He's like, "I can't believe it." Again, is it weird to play video games with a 10-year-old online? Absolutely. Like, I would make fun of him for that.
Yeah.
But it's not criminal behavior. It happens all the time.
Especially like Call of Duty or something.
Right, exactly. And I think that's what it is. It's like Call of Duty or something like that. So they've been playing these videos. All right, that was a long setup to get where we're going here. The Shuli network put together a video. John, we know how John is with people's wives.
Yep. Really respectful.
Yeah, we saw how he was with Richard Ojeda's wife and everything. So John says to Vince the lawyer, he says stuff like, "Hey, how's Lori?" or whatever, like Vince's wife. He goes, "Hey, how's Lori?" And Vince goes, "Oh, she's doing good." And John goes, "Why don't you give her a kiss on the lips for me?" Because he always says she's hot or whatever.
Why don't you tongue a box for me? Just let her know I'm there.
So Shuli edited that so it sounds like John says about Vince's daughter, "Why don't you give her a kiss on the lips for me?" And then Shuli watches and is like, "Oh my God, I can't believe John's saying this."
Mm-hmm.
A funny retaliation, I guess. This is John reacting to that.
But you don't pull that shit, bro. You don't fucking start editing to try and make me look like a fucking creep like your fucking producer or a creep like you.
John, the whole video you were watching was editing to make Shuli look like more of a creep.
And the one that they watched of Stuttering John probably wasn't edited at all.
So no, it was. That's the point. Is it was edited to sound like the daughter instead of the wife or something like that.
Oh,
But like that's kind of, but like John, I hope you know, like, editing video is not illegal. Cutting up your show and playing clips so that you sound goofy. Unfortunately, man, there's not a law on the books. Boy, would I love it. I think that'd be really great for podcasting. Is if we made a law that you can't fuck with audio for comedy's sake. I think that'd be really good. And as a stand-up comedian, I'm sure John agrees. But unfortunately, nothing on the books as of yet.
Fucking cursing at a 10-year-old. No. I, as a school teacher in LA, I have to be around children. Okay?
He's not a school teacher anymore.
If
so
I want to go,
why he's referencing that?
John, is this a you have to or you have the pleasure of? Sir?
Well, he's not only does he not have to be a school teacher in LA, he doesn't live in California anymore. He's on the complete opposite side of the state. He moved to Florida. So it's weird. He keeps saying this. He's like, they've ruined my chance at being a teacher in LA. It's like, you don't live there anymore. You're 3,000 miles away, John.
back and do it, then what? This shit gets out? No. That's defamation in the highest order. You can't start editing shit around to make it sound. Everybody in their right minds who watches this program knows I have never, ever said anything to the sort.
Well, I got bad news for you, John. That's going to make a defamation case pretty tough. You can't go into a courtroom and say, no one believed this, and sue for defamation. That's not how defamation works. If no one believed it, you're not going to have much of a lawsuit on your hands.
That's a great point. I didn't even think of that.
He's like, listen, no one believes this. And I'm going to sue for defamation. Well, you can't do both, John, unfortunately. Actually, what you should say is everyone believed it.
That you have implied with that stupid fucking tape that you edited so fucking haphazardly with that fucking trailer trash fucking gun pulling on a septuagint.
I'll get... hold on. I want to see John tackle that word. I'm sorry. Give me a second. But I would also say, again, John, you shouldn't be saying that the video was edited haphazardly. You should actually be saying the video was edited meticulously and looks like it could be very real. Because again, if you're suggesting the video looks completely fake and no one believes it, that's going to be pretty damning for the lawsuit. Well, Mr. Melendez, how about this bit of evidence where you're saying no one thought it was real? That seems protected under parody law.
Was this thing like cut together like one of those videos that's like, but like it has no, like there's no flow?
I don't know. But again, it's funny you say that because Stuttering John, coming from the world of Howard Stern, Dolly Parton tried this. I think Dolly Parton tried to sue Howard Stern for editing her audiobook to make it sound like she was saying, like, I like black cock and stuff like that. That'll be a fun drop for Casey to have. But
put it in the outro.
I think she tried a lawsuit and it just didn't take because everyone, like, no one thought this was real.
Fucking gun pulling on a septuagenarian, whatever you fucking call
Why would you try it? Listen, I'm not even going to shit on you, John. Septuagenarian. Am I saying it right even? Septuagenarian?
I don't even know what he's trying to fucking say. I thought he was trying to go
someone
for
in their
geriatric.
70s. Octogenarian is a 80-year-old. Someone in their 80s.
Oh.
Septuagenarian, someone in their 70s.
Who fucking talks like that?
Why would you attempt it, John? It's a difficult word. I'm not going to shit on you for mispronouncing it. Why attempt it in the middle of this passionate rant?
Because it shows how serious he is.
Yeah. Who's he? An old person.
Next, we have Everything Changes.
Oh, well, guys, I got bad news for you. If you like the way the Dabbleverse has been going, this is the first day. For the last 6 years, it's been Groundhog Day. Everything's been the fucking same. Today, everything changes.
You can't be fucking around like that shit where you can't start editing shit to make me look like I'm saying something nefarious.
Well, he can and he did. He can and he did. It's I'm sure it's still on YouTube.
The children. And I am not going to take this sitting down. I know you think I'm all about fucking threats. I have sued 2 people in my life.
Whoa.
Big
I
number.
have filed an ethics complaint. I'm not somebody that's always going to say he's going to do something and not. And my attorney also said I could sue Kate Meany on my own. I don't need an attorney. I said, really?
No, I think he said, I'm not taking this.
Hold on a second. you know these lawyers are never looking to make a buck.
Yeah.
Lawyers never want to just hop on a case, even if they find it to be possibly frivolous. But this lawyer said, "Hey, John, the good news is you don't even need me. Here's the best legal advice I could provide as your lawyer. Handle it yourself." I think it would be great to see this man who couldn't pronounce septuagenarian. I think it'd be great to see him tango in a courtroom. That's my best legal advice that I could give as a lawyer. First of all, I'm sure this was a very real lawyer John was talking to and not someone on the internet.
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't Vince.
Definitely not. But no, it's good. I think that's always the best course, is represent yourself. That's the best legal advice I could give you, John.
Yeah.
That worked out well.
Now, everything changes.
Oh.
Everything does.
Well, good.
Wow.
Then I guess when I turned on his show the next day, it wasn't him complaining about the shitware and complaining about Lady K, because I guess everything has changed now. Nothing's the same as it was.
That's right. Now, next we have Clay, and can you give me the briefest synopsis of them falling out? Because wasn't it by mistake?
I'll do my best. No, so you're thinking of the clips that me and Carl talked about, but it was a little confusing because there was a fake Clay Dabbler that he blocked and was yelling at.
Right.
And he's like, "I don't even like Clay Dabbler," and then realized it wasn't Clay Dabbler that he blocked, and was like, "I was lying. I do like him."
I was just kidding.
But so here's what happened. I'll try and explain this the best I can. I'm sure I'm missing something. I actually asked Clay Dabbler to come on for this reason.
Yeah.
Because I don't fully understand it. He declined. I might be wrong about Clay Dabbler, by the way.
The long con is not a long con. He's just actually into
I think he actually likes John and is like hurt by this. I think he's actually like, this is my buddy, and he's treating me like shit. So maybe I'm wrong about Clay Dabbler fucking with this guy. But I asked Clay to come on to explain this. He declined. So I'll do my best to try and take over for him. Clay Dabbler blocked the legend in John's chat. Clay Dabbler was John's modifier. He blocks the legend. The legend is one of John's highest donors. A high roller, if you will.
My God.
Legend gives John a lot of money. John was screaming about why would you block this guy? Turns out Clay Dabbler didn't block him, according to Clay. It might have been a mistake that Clay made. It might have been a mistake that John made, but it wasn't intentional, I guess. Why this would cause a fight between 2 grown men, I don't really know. I don't quite get it. I guess I'll try and put myself in that position and say, like, if ELECTRA blocked Box Eating Dad, one of our top guys here, I would go, "Hey, you shouldn't have done that. Could you unblock him?" And she would probably go, "Oh, sorry, yeah." So I can't put myself in a space where I would be in a real fight about this.
Those 2 going out to dinner is more likely than her blocking him, though.
Oh, I've heard. Sweeping her off her feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't really wrap my head around it, but that's about the basis that I understand. You guys feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But all right, so we're hearing from Clay Dabbler here?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Clay. All right. So first of all, let's
The lies that you've been telling.
Clay.
That's what they are, John. That's what they are. All lies.
Clay.
Go on, carry
Good
on.
for Clay, who's always subservient to this guy, calls him out for one thing, and John cannot handle it.
Nope. That's how he always has been with everybody.
And it's what I've always said. We said it about Rob Saul. Like, there's going to be a day where these guys say something that John doesn't like, and it's like, okay, you're dead to me now.
You know, one of these days, Rob's gonna, come up for air out of his aunt's ass and realize what's happening.
By the way, John gave us our answer. We were speculating what will Rob call. John jokingly called him the dog diddler. So we know when that's the nickname. When John has gold, he never strays from it. So whenever it's going to be the dog diddler. Whenever he fights with Rob,
Start from the beginning. Don't worry, you'll have your time to speak.
Right, in your opinion, but I will tell you from the exact perspective of the person it happened to, what happened. But go on and carry on.
Hold on.
Hold on, Clay. I just got to take 40 minutes to find the clip I'm looking for.
He's like, hold on, people pay me.
So that's Clay. That's the energy Clay comes in with, and you could Clay's actually angry. I don't know this man. Like I said, I reached out to him. Seems like a nice enough guy. Maybe he's even fooling me, but it seems like a guy who actually liked John and is like offended that it took this turn. So this is the long clip, right?
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, we're actually gonna be done early, and I was like, oh yeah, this one's long.
This one's long. We'll get through it as best as we can. Some of it we can just breeze through. Hopefully, I don't have to stop it too much. But this is the big beef between these two.
I don't care. I don't even know if that's your real name.
What, Stu Pitt? You don't think is his real name? Probably.
Hold on. This is where Clay has had it with this asshole. So you're where
like we're gonna cruise through this 8 seconds, and you're like, wait a minute.
Enough. You're familiar with our friend Penis Wrinkle?
Yeah.
Rob Saul has been threatening litigation against Penis Wrinkle. Today he was taking pictures of mean comments Penis Wrinkle was leaving on John's show.
Good.
And he was like, I'm just making sure I document these. Like, oh, good. I'm sure the cops will take this very seriously. Officer, someone was being mean to me on the internet. We'll arrest him right away, Rob.
Turn your computer off.
Yeah, have you tried logging out, sir? So, John finally had enough of Penis Wrinkle's antics. And he says, oh yeah, Stuart? Didn't think I knew your name, did you? Now, I'm giving John the benefit of the doubt and saying that this was a John joke. Because you hear him say a couple times, like, I never said his last name. John did say the last name. And a lot of people have taken this literally. I think John was trying to be funny, and the joke just did not land.
Oh, no. You're falling for his charms.
I might be. Because I believe there's no way that John thought Penis Wrinkle's real name was Stuart Pidd. Which, you know what his buddies would call him, Craig?
Stu for short?
That's right.
There's
no way John believed that. That's all. I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt there. There's no way he thought his name was Stupid. It's impossible. He's an adult man. I understand he's dumb. He's made it 60 years on this planet. There's no way he thought the guy who's trolling him is really named Stupid.
I think he might. No, Stuart Pidd. He didn't shorten the name. He is dumb.
Stuart Pidd. So that's what Clay Dabbler's saying here. I'm on Team John with that part, but
how dare you?
I know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And plus, I don't say a last name.
Yeah, but how could you not even? How would you even not recognize that instantly? I mean, how many names has Penis Wrinkle had from your stupid PI, whoever has given you this information?
Clay
Four?
Clay Dabbler, thanks for the $2. So you don't want me on now? That's the hypersensitive Clay Dabbler.
Oh, no, you said
that was kind of funny.
And that you're sending
well, it's he always does that to him though. But like literally, he had Clay scheduled, and he goes, "We're not getting to Clay Dabbler right now. Vince the lawyer's coming on." So Clay Dabbler was actually asking, "Can I go outside and enjoy my day now, or do I have to be here?" Clay Dabbler was legitimately asking him.
I would say to Clay, you don't have to be there ever.
Well, true, but they had to have this out, you know?
It's true.
But that is fair.
So I'm asking you a question.
Well, you saw what transpired, didn't you?
Yeah. So I'm asking you the question, can I fucking go and do other shit, or do I need to, am I coming on?
All right.
So if that's sensitive, how should I have worded it, John?
Okay, it doesn't
That
matter.
would not make me crying Clay, which is another bullshit fucking term.
Okay, now here we go now. Now I'm going to explain to everybody what transpired. When
Here we go. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to talk. Who says here we go now before you just speak? He's not pulling up a clip or anything. He's like, all right, here we go. Get ready. Buckle up. Johnny's got words coming, and now.
I'm gonna tell you like it is.
She's wrong. Go on. Sorry. Carry on.
Tongue tied.
when you asked if you could be my mod, correct?
Yeah. For what reason? What reason did I want to be your mod? Say the reason. What was the whole purpose of it?
So you can block people that talking shite about my family.
No. Lies about super chats, and everybody in the chat knows the exact rule that I put in place.
I
when
don't know.
became
What
a
word?
mod.
Tell me, Clay.
This is where it gets a little like, I don't really give a fuck about any of this, but we'll power through it.
The whole reason I said to you, it's fucking live on your show, John. It happened. It's recorded. I said I'm going to be your mod to stop these people talking about your money and no super chatting and all that shit.
Okay,
And I would not be a single person.
Okay.
It's funny. Yeah, exactly. So it's funny
It's
that
not
I'm gonna.
important, Clay.
Okay, I do like that John does that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just wrong about something. He's like, okay, whatever. Move past that. If you ever made a point that wasn't to the teeth, literal, exactly what happened, John would play the semantics game and go, no, you said, actually, you said Wednesday afternoon, it was Wednesday evening. And it's like, okay, John, it's the semantics game that John plays every day. And when someone else does that, and it's like, no, I didn't want to be, me being a mod had nothing to do with your family. It was blocking people that were trying to fuck with your money. Okay. I know that your entire argument hinges on this thing. Let's pretend we never heard it. Clay's trying to say, if it's a little confusing, like the reason I wanted to be your mod was to block people that are fucking with your money. So if the legend or whoever says like something that affects that, you told me to block them. I believe that's Clay's entire point.
Sounds about right.
But carry on.
Either way, and I said, Clay, nothing ever good happens from being a mod.
Wow, wise words. Nothing ever good happens.
Yeah, Electra and HACKRIDE in the chat right now must be fuming.
I hope he's not an English teacher. Nothing ever good happens. Yeah,
Well,
John, I gotta say.
To be fair, I think he's right. R.I.P. Andrea. We had her for a little.
Well, there was just no reason to have her. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't choose that actually, but like John's the only one doing that shit on his channel.
That's true.
Like I've never had a problem with Electra where I'm like, I gotta pull you aside for a moment.
Electra's the best.
This is gonna get real serious between you and me. We're gonna have it out. What were you doing to Dang Lizard today? You bitch! I can't imagine a scenario. Even with like when Andrea was moderating our chat, I just said to Casey, I was like, "Yeah, I don't really care about any of this. If it affects, I don't want it to get in the way of the show. So if it's the thing people are talking about, let's just not do it." You know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck about it.
Mhm.
It wasn't like a heated argument where we had to have a knockdown, drag-out fight in the streets.
I've had a bad experience with a bunch of mods before. I said, it's not something I would want to do. And then you're like, oh, come on. And I made you a mod. Now, Clay, I'm going to ask you
What
a
an
few
honor.
questions. Have you ever blocked anybody?
Yes.
Okay, because I have proof of that.
Yeah.
He just said he did.
He said yes.
Have you ever blocked a super chatter?
Fake mumbling Nick, who talked about your daughter's surgical scars. Should I have left him in there when he's talking about your daughter's surgical scars?
Hey! Stop making points.
He's being such a good friend. He is not in it for the long haul.
I know, Clay Dabbler is not fucking with John. He's trying to be friends with this guy, and John's not letting him.
No.
Shit in the chat pretending to be Nick.
Clay. You don't have to get too graphic here, Clay.
Well, you want to know?
No, I just asked a simple question. Just say yes
Okay.
or no.
Yes, but if he said yes, it would have you would have pounced on him. So he was giving the reason. Hey, this guy was talking shit about your kids. Something you claim you don't want done.
He should have let him explode and then said that. That would have been my hindsight.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, with we're not in the moment, so we have
Right.
the power of hindsight. But you're right.
Nick. And I told you about Nogan. Yes.
I'm doing the fucking interrogation right now.
Yeah, carry on.
Now,
Dumb cop, dumb
is
cop.
it possible that when you were blocking one of these guys who was saying no super chats or, putting in the L, whatever it was, is it possible that the thing shifted and you accidentally blocked the legend?
Listen carefully, John. When I'm on this live with you right now, this is all I have, a phone. Yeah, do you see anything else around me that I'm clicking on? There's no laptop, there's no fucking PC, there's no tablet, there's a fucking phone. When I'm on this phone, I see you, me, I see a little picture of me, and then I see you are in a show. I can't even see the chat, I can't control the chat, I can't fucking mod the chat unless I leave this fucking live stream and go into your live chat. So it's bullshit. And the fact that you went through your fucking block list and he wasn't even on there.
Oh, that's another crucial piece of information.
It wasn't even true.
The legend wasn't blocked.
Chat. Oh my God. But you said it's proof. There's proof in black and white, John. You said, legend, you're not on here. You're not on here, legend.
Different fucking email name.
What, Gorilla?
Everybody
Gorilla
has
isn't on
different
that
names. Everybody
It's
has
not
different
email.
names.
It's not an email name, mate. It's your name. It's not an email name, is it? It's your fucking screen name.
Everybody has different names. Trust
Oh
me.
my God. All right, John.
I don't want to get too in the weeds here, but if the legend was in under the legend is not his legal name.
No.
So if the legend is in an account that isn't the legend and it's something else, how's Clay supposed to know? Then it's just any account,
Penis Wrinkle, this isn't a super chat, but he says, Clay 100% just wanted to be friends and protect John. I talked to the guy. He was impenetrable with any kind of John bashing.
I got new Peter Sprinkle. You got a lot of no pun intended. Frankly, you got a lot of balls showing up here because I will go to the police if you say anything else like that. Do you understand me? So choose your words very carefully, wise guy. If you chat us again, I might call the cops.
Penis Wrinkle 12, but Dustin.
Hey! What did I just say?
But Dustin and Legend both said he did block him.
Okay. Well, I trust Dustin and the legend. But Penis Wrinkle, and this goes for any of you out there, just know, if you chat this show, if you super chat us, or just one of the paws chatting away, I may go to the police at any time. Pick a name in the chat right now, Craig. A name at random.
Penis Wrinkle is a member. I do want to say that.
I'll have him arrested. I don't care.
Tiger Lily.
Oh, Tiger Lily, you have been cruising for a bruising for some time. Watch what the fuck you say about me in that chat. Because I will lop Tiger Lily's head off just to show the rest of you a lesson. I will have her behind bars, or him, most likely.
It sounds like her name.
Yeah,
but this day and age, who fucking knows, right, guys?
What a wild. If I ever get to the point where I'm seriously having those discussions with my chat,
Oh God!
someone pull the plug, please. Someone that cares about me, message me, whatever you have. Shake me awake and say, Mike, you've lost it. You've gone too far down this rabbit hole.
Right now, Patrick Ford's like, yes. Oh shit, dude! Rusty Mert says blind Mike isn't blind.
Oh, Rusty. Oh, Rusty Mertz. I'm going to write that name down because you, my friend, don't realize what you have just stepped in. It's my trap, if you're wondering.
Clay,
And now you will rot in a prison cell.
If you weren't sure, it is my trap.
What do you think the police would do to Rusty Mertz if I called them to say, "Hey, there's a man. I'm blind, just so you know, and there's a man saying I'm not."
Yeah, we checked the whole globe. That name doesn't exist anywhere.
Rusty Mertz.
Possible is the answer. No.
Wait, this is how we're going to resolve this very simply.
The only resolve is you apologizing.
No, Clay. This is not.
There's no resolve.
This is how I'm going to resolve it. I don't give a shit. Okay? It's
good.
Water under the bridge.
Well,
Let's just move on, Clay.
Well, you give a shit what Lady Legend says. That fucking.
That's great. It's great. It's great to be like. So Stuttering John has been going off on Clay Dabbler for a couple weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a traitor. He's a crybaby. He ruins the show anyways when he's on. And then when Clay Dabbler makes a couple points where John realizes he might be wrong, John's like, "Well, why are we even talking about this? What's the?
Hey, no big deal.
I don't even get it. Why are you bringing this up, Clay? No. You made him come on to address this.
Let's talk about something else."
John's like, why are we even talking about this? This is silly. Let's put it past us.
Texting me every 5 minutes.
It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's a big deal to me, John, because we shit on our.
Why are you in Shuli's chat? Do you want me to
It's not me, you fucking delusional. It's not me.
Listen. Can I tell you what he does get there? Go back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Clay Dabbler in this moment is doing everything he can to not just say, "You fucking idiot."
Yeah, he stopped himself.
He's still trying. He gets there eventually, but he stopped himself. Like, he's actually trying to preserve this relationship with John. He wants to be friends with this guy, but he's like, "You're so fucking dumb." He's like, just because you see Clay Dabbler in Shuli's chat, it's not me, you fucking moron. Anyone can make their name that.
Someone took my YouTube name and picture and is in chats saying horrible shit.
That's very funny.
It is funny. I get screenshots in the Blind Mike fucking Discord sometimes. Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, hey guys, wasn't actually me.
Yeah, don't do anything. Like, my message is always, don't do anything like seriously bad with that. But like, if it's funny, it's funny, you know?
Like, I mean, like, if it came down to it, it's probably pretty easy to be like, you can check IP or whatever. Like, that's not me.
Yeah. I blocked like a fake me just because they were trying to do things that like kind of seemed like me. They were like responding to like Portnoy and stuff. Kind of trying to seem like it was me. So I was just like, I'm just gonna block this and have no association with it. But in general, like, I'm sure there's a.
Why are you in Shuli's
Hey,
chat?
I'm talking there.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sure there's a guy named Stuttering John in John's chat.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing that he never learns this stuff. But.
It's okay though. He gives me money.
Yeah, that's good then.
To me, John, because we shit on our.
Why are you in Shuli's chat? Do you want me to
It's not me, you fucking delusional. It's not me, you fucking idiot. That's not me in his chat. Look at the name. My name's fucking Clay Dabbler. One word.
Calling me an idiot.
No,
see, John immediately so sensitive.
No. You can't. Classic Casey Day line, but you can't see this. John's smirking like he's fucking with them.
I take it more as like, now I've won.
Oh,
you've called me an idiot, so I can change the argument to that now.
Interesting.
That's how I see it. Maybe I'm being too cynical.
Look at the name. My name's fucking Clay Dabbler. One word.
Calling me an idiot.
No, because you're fucking pissing me off with all your bullshit.
And
all these fake lies that you keep fucking putting out about me.
Hey, calm the fuck down, please.
Go on, what bullshit are you going to say next? I'm not in the cunts. I'm in Chad's chat, yeah. I'm in Chad because Chad's fucking funny and I like watching Chad. I'm not in the
It'd be great if Clay Dabbler, if like I didn't watch this clip and Clay Dabbler was just like, I like Chad because he's finally telling the truth again. I watch this man on the journey to truth, and he discovered what the meaning of Christmas is. I'm like, oh, me and Clay were on the same page today.
One, I fucking hate the community and I hate the fucking TSN network. Two, it's on too late for me. You're on at like 12 o'clock at night. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not in there live. I've been in there once in a blue moon when they're doing a Clay Dabbler show and I've commented. And whenever I comment, they know it's the real me and they bring me up on screen. If there's a fake Clay Dabbler, they probably don't bring it up because Fildo knows it ain't me.
It's very in the weeds and confusing.
It's your legend boyfriend. I'm the one that cries, yeah? How many DMs have you got from me complaining about losing the wrench? Show me any evidence about me complaining.
That's a good point by Clay. Like, this guy, the legend, has brought Stuttering John's show to a grinding halt to be like, there's a guy, the guy that runs the chat is being mean to me.
How much does this guy pay, John?
He throws a 50 and 100 every once in a while, I guess.
All right, that's substantial.
Yeah, I don't know how often, but John did say on his next episode, he's like, this guy has given me possibly $4,000. He's my friend.
He bought it. He bought it.
I think most of my friends have given me no money in their lives.
Legend's the one going, John Clay's being mean to me in Chad's chat. Clay, I can't support
listen to me,
someone.
Clay.
Your fucking bitch friend, the Legend, is a bitch. Kick me out. Legend, you're a bitch. Suck my fucking cock, you loser. You're a irrelevant pay pig. That's the only reason you're known is because you give money. And then you believe his bullshit that he's not in Chad's chat. Why would there be a fake Legend fucking giving 50s and 100s? You just believe any bullshit that geezer tells you.
Clay, the Legend is my friend who gives me his number and gives me his email. I'm just
yeah, he's a bitch.
We're going to get to why that's a horrible idea to give John your email and phone number. We'll explain that in a moment, but let's continue.
Yeah, and Clay like loses points because he keeps fixing his fucking stupid mask this entire time.
He's not perfect.
Goodbye. I'm done.
Oh.
Goodbye. Get out of here. Fuck you.
Can you go back? What happened? They were having a conversation.
Fucking giving 50s and 100s. You just believe any bullshit that geezer tells you.
Clay, the Legend is my friend who gives me his number and gives me his email. I'm just
he's a bitch. He's a bitch.
Goodbye. I'm done. Goodbye. Get out of here. Fuck you.
Amazing.
That's it. I'm not dealing with this fucking guy. He's not going to insult my fucking friend.
Wow, what a hero.
Not happening.
John, first of all, none of these people are your friends.
Nope.
Clay Dabbler, obviously, they're not. They've never met each other. They're people in your chat room.
Yeah, like me and Mike are true pals. We've met.
Sure. Yes. Best buddies.
Yes.
It's a charity that Craig attends. but yeah, these are people in your chat, John. Like, I hate this idea of like, you've crossed a line now, Clay Dabbler. You've insulted the Legend. These are not only people online, they're all using their online names. He's like, hey, the Legend's a bitch. That's not crossing a line. It's like if John is doing the equivalent of going into Reddit and being like, hey, guys, be civil towards each other. No, they're online commenters insulting one another. What's the big deal?
I hope every super chat after this was the Legend's a bitch.
John treats this like a nursery school. Hey, you two play nice now, all right?
The Legend is my friend. Don't you fucking sit there and fucking trash him.
Even when he's passionate, he goes, I got no idea what to do next.
Let's see. What do we got next here?
So his show gets derailed. But listen to it. Like, the whole time, John was like, hey, Clay, now that I'm starting to see you might have a point, let's move on from this ugliness. Let's sweep this under the rug. Come on, Clay. What do you say? Now that I realize maybe I'm wrong, I don't want to talk about this no more. The whole time, that's the energy that John has. Now let's listen once Clay is off screen to the tough guy. This is the equivalent of saying, yeah, I could choke out Nate Diaz.
Like he could. It's just unlikely.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't fucking give a shit. I don't fucking give a shit, Clay. Don't come on my show and start calling my fucking friends fucking names. No, that ain't happening. That ain't fucking happening.
John's the word
Legend
police
is my...
now.
Was it?
John's the word police now. Yeah. No, Clay. You said bitch, which is the naughty word of the day.
Yeah, he's gonna have a new shirt for his next show.
I laid out the rules very clearly. When once the bitch alarm goes off, I have to get rid of whatever guest I have.
Friend. It's not about giving fucking money. Dirty Deeds is my friend. He doesn't give me any money. Rob Saul is my friend. He doesn't give me any money.
Wow.
Don't you fucking ever think for a second that I'm a that shallow
You are.
that I only care about people that give me fucking money.
Well,
I mean,
John,
the
John-
track record's not great.
yeah, John. When I was on with Carl, and we did the segment that I sent you, where it was the fake Clay Dabbler that John was arguing with, and he goes, "Hey, you don't deal with a high roller like that. This guy gives me 50s and 100s. That's real money." So now that Clay brought that up, the argument is, I don't care if he's never given me a penny. That's my brother. That's my family.
It's like Remember the Titans, but for John Super Chats.
Ever. You fucking don't come on my fucking show and fucking trash my fucking friends. I talk to the legend all the time, most of the fucking time about baseball.
What's his real name,
He's
John?
not my friend and his son talking about fucking baseball. And I love
John's turning into a Ben Stiller character. I like baseball.
motherfucker. Don't you ever come on my fucking show and trash the fucking legend. Ever.
Why? I don't understand that.
I don't know. I feel like he's got to be closer to Clay than the legend.
Well, who cares if he is or isn't? What if Clay came on and
fucking stupid argument?
if Clay came on and trashed Rob Saul, John wouldn't give a fuck.
No.
If he called Rob Saul a bitch and a dog fucker, John would laugh and go, I don't know if that's true. It wouldn't be that big a deal. The fact of the matter is, he's afraid. John is a scared little boy and thinks that the legend might stop giving him $100 bills if Clay is still on the show. And John can't have that. It's weird because John keeps saying he's going to leave because he has some job lined up. Like, I guess he has a job. He had a job interview.
You don't mess with the legend.
So I'm going to be making a lot of money at this new job I applied for. I was like, well, John, if it's a job you had to apply for, like, John is at the state in his life. Recruiters are not coming after John to work on Wall Street.
Guys, I'm now a neurophysicist.
Guys, I'm trading stocks for Charles Schwab. I got a terrific gig. Who's gonna like? John applied for a 6-figure job and is getting it. Like, I don't think it works like that.
Imagine him on Wall Street with like running around the floor with slips. You're just like bumping into shit. They'll go everywhere. You'd be like, oh shit.
Like, John, that's not how we do it anymore. It's all computer based.
Yeah, we don't have to like jump around, like none of that shit.
Jordan Belford.
Yeah. This is the last clip here.
Okay, so this is the third course, the third roller coaster of emotion that John took us on Friday. I should have done more. I just knew this would take a while to get to. I would have liked to do more clips, but John's so pissed. We heard the mood he was in after Clay Dabbler was on.
Yeah.
And he goes, I need to get a real man on here to support me. Get me Rob Saul. Hold on. I got to set it up. He goes, get me Rob Saul. So he calls Rob Saul. And, Rob says we're all dirtbags. I could still play the number. It is still up on John's channel. When John calls Rob and it goes to voicemail. And it says, you have reached.
Oh, no.
And it reads out every number. John just lets it play clear as day. And then John, but it was very important in this day and age, because I know you see that you missed a call, but John left a message saying, hey, call me back. So at least it was of the utmost importance. So he let the entire number play. And then Rob calls him back and is like, hey, did you give out my number? And John's like, absolutely not, under no circumstances. Someone's messing with you. That's ridiculous. And Rob's like, well, I'm getting calls and texts nonstop. So he's like, well, just come on and we'll talk about it. So Rob is constantly getting texts. He had to turn his phone off because the phone was going crazy. It kept dinging. And obviously it made its way to Reddit, I'm sure, and all of that. So plenty of people have Rob's number now. They keep calling him. And it was funny because then Rob starts answering the phone and he's like, hello. And the person on the other end is like, hey, John gave out your number. And Rob has to be like, yeah, I know. So John's trying to be a good guy. And for Rob's trouble, he's going to Venmo him $40.
Oh, ooh.
I don't know how we got that number. I don't know the calculation that made, but that's supposed to make it all go away. So John's like, turn on your phone. And Rob goes, John, if I turn on my phone, it's not going to stop fucking dinging. Like, my phone's going to go nuts if you turn it on. And so John's like, no, turn on your phone and give me your Venmo. Which it's like, hey, give another piece of information on the air.
No shit.
So John makes him turn on the phone, and then this happens.
Oh my God, this is awful.
Will you just text me your Venmo?
I can't. Every time I go to pick up my phone, I'm answering calls or sending.
I don't give a lot of credit to Rob Saul. Considering the fucking burden that John has put on him, he's being pretty playful.
I would be fucking so angry.
If this guy's yelling at you, and by the way, John does this great thing where Rob keeps joking about it. He's like, oh yeah, like I trust you with that. You're going to give out my number again. And John's like, yeah, I've apologized. I'm not sure what more you want from me.
I said sorry.
You should be over it by now. It's been upwards of 9 minutes.
Credit for John too, like having that many people listening that this guy's phone is done.
True. Yeah, good for John.
Not stopped lighting up.
So what? Just go to your messages and text me.
No. Hi, sir. Is that all you had to say? Okay, Noga. All right, thank you, sir. The calls aren't stopping. I can't get.
Actually, this is kind of fun.
Hold on. Go back just a little. Listen to that again. John tells him this is fun. Let's start picking up the phone. This is a funny segment.
Actually, this is kind of fun. You should almost keep answering. It's kind of entertaining.
Yeah, let's do it.
God, but...
This is not edited.
Hello?
No.
All right. They said it with the A, though, but...
I don't care. Just stop taking the calls.
That's not edited. That is literally, John says, hey, we should start picking up these calls. It would be hilarious. Someone screams the N-word, and John goes, Rob, what are you doing?
That's very funny.
Rob, you should have thought of that. I would think that would have to be edited, where like 20 minutes later, a guy says that, and John's like, no. To go, hey, Rob, keep answering the phone. Immediately.
No, what are you doing?
Rob, no, you moron. So it was a lot of fun that on the John's Friday show. There was a lot more to it. I just didn't want to spend all fucking day on it, but it was mayhem and chaos. And then John, so classily, is like, Rob, you know I'm sorry, right? And Rob's like, yeah, I know. I'm just like annoyed. And John's like, well, I did my part.
Well, anyways, get over it.
Anyways, have fun at fucking T-Mobile.
Go to blindmike.net for everything Blind Mike. Look at me. I did it. Kragers did it.